Hello guys, myself Vansh, and I'll be presenting the object detection and collision avoidance using computer vision on behalf of Team Exosphere for introduction to drone. This will be the presentation's outline. Like first, we'll be discussing the problem statement, then we'll be analyzing the problem, then we'll discuss the methodology of solving the problem, and then the results and the demonstration. So problem statements. What is the problem here is that when drones are currently on a mission in a densely populated region, there are many obstacles that come in the way. Like there can be a bird flying in the way, or there can be buildings and trees in the way. So it is necessary to avoid those collisions because if there any collision happens, the shipment is also destroyed and the drone will also be lost, and then it will be a very huge mishap. So just to avoid those collisions, we are trying to create a program which will avoid many, which will not use so many resources and can identify objects on the way, and it will avoid it and also change the path as and when required. So analysis. So yeah, we drones usually face this problem where suddenly any object comes in the front and anything can happen to the drone. And just we need a system to send an emergency signal to the drone to either stop, to turn right, to turn left, or to adjust itself to change the path. So the emergency signal is received by the microcontroller, and then it is used to move the drone away from the obstacle and avoiding collision. Thus, our algorithm will define where the drone should move, either left, either right, or it will stop the drone. Uh, Methodology. So we are using a pre-trained model for object detection called YOLO, which is trained on many objects, like more than 80 classes of objects. It can very accurately detect objects, and based on the nearby surroundings, the algorithm suggests us to go either left or right. If too many obstacles are there, then it will stop the drone, and it will either increase or decrease the altitude to make the objects go away. So we know that in the video, the frame by frame it is processed, and each frame is an image. So first, we have designed an algorithm to take an input image as an input, and the image will be divided into three parts: left, middle, and right. So we'll check the center middle portion first. If any object is detected in that portion, only then we'll be checking the left and the right portion. And if not, otherwise we'll just keep the drone moving. If an object is detected, then the left and right portions are checked. And if there's an object on either one side, then the drone will choose the opposite side. Like if an object is there in the left, then the drone will move towards the right to avoid both the object center and the left one. And otherwise, it will just if object is on both the sides on left and right and in center, then we'll just stop the drone to further decide whether to increase the altitude or decrease the altitude. So these are the results of the algorithm which I'll be demonstrating now. So the algorithm will be shown now. So yeah, as you can see, this is the algorithm where the main program is importing our required libraries. The CV2 is an pre-trained model which we have it here, and it's just for other libraries as well, just for showing it. We are loading our YOLO model, then we read the image. We apply the image to the model to detect what are the inputs there, and we move first. We default set it to stop, and then we check left, center, and right. As discussed earlier in the methodology, center is blocked. Only then we check for left and right. Else it will just move ahead. So I run this code. I have an image. This will be my input image. There's a car in the path of the drone, as you can see. The left and right sides are empty. So let's see what our algorithm predicts. So yeah. Uh, as you can see that the algorithm divides the three images into three parts, the left, center, and the right one. The center one, there's an object detected, so obviously we'll check the left and right one. And since the left one is checked first and left is empty, what it does is it will just suggest us to go left. If there was an object on the left, and then it will suggest us to go right. So this is how the algorithm is working. Now coming back to the presentation. So this was my result, and thank you for.